So we got the tag down here. Let's see if I can shine it from that side. So there we go. That's too bright on that side. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Epiphone Blackstone 13905. Pretty freaking cool. So really beautiful guitar. The main things I'm gonna have to work on are the bindings, which you can see here. I don't know if that was repaired in the past or what, but that's definitely gotta be fixed. So I'm probably gonna use a newer binding plastic. Probably gonna talk to Stuart McDonald and find out about that, what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably just end up doing the whole back. The front looks in pretty good shape. The neck I'll probably do in the future. I probably won't do that right now. It's kind of soft plastic. I don't know if that's the shellac that's in there or not, but it's kind of gotten it kind of soft. But overall, it's in pretty good shape right now. So I'm not gonna mess with it if possible for a while. I'm gonna do this in phases. I may have to change out this and put in a newer one. If I can find one that I don't have to re-drill holes, I'll do that. If not, I'll see if I can just repair that little crack there. I may end up going with a different bridge, one that's compensated so it'll play in tune. And I may even put in a archtop tune-o-matic bridge that can just float on the top, and then it's adjustable and playable. And I will put on some electronics. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. The other thing, I don't know if I'm gonna have to change these yet, is that if you notice the tuners, they seem a little bit rounded. And I don't know if that's having an issue with the keeping it in tune right now, or if it's just a really old strings, which it could very well be. But so the other option may come in time where I'm changing those out with more modern tuners that are better gear ratio, and if hopefully we won't have to drill any other holes. So if we can find, these are old Grovers. I don't know if you can see that there. But yeah, if I can find some that can replace directly without changing holes, we may just go with that. Something that'll be, again, this is, the goal of this is turning into my working acoustic. I'd been thinking about an acoustic and just starting to plan out how I was gonna go about getting one. And when Kimmy and I walked into John and Susan's, he's like, this has been sitting in my closet for 40 years and someone else had it for years, and I don't know if you can use it. And I said, I will find a way. And it's beautiful. And I'll play it here in a minute. I'm gonna give it in the sound. I've got the strings tuned down to 2 whole steps. So actually down, I think, a fourth from where we had started. So where it was originally up close to E, but I think that was having an effect on the neck. So I tuned it down to D, and then I tuned it down to C, and then I went down to B. So I'm down, down a fourth from where the standard tuning is. I just wanted to get just a little bit less tension on the neck for now, and then before I change strings and see where I can bring them up to without altering the bow in the neck. But so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna vacuum out the inside. There's a bunch of dust down on the lower bout, and then there's I'm gonna clean up put some lemon oil and clean up the fretboard, and then change the strings. I'm gonna start with that first and see what we can come up with and how it sounds, and see if it stays in tune, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll start on the binding soon once I get some understanding a little bit more about changing the bindings, and yeah, what we're gonna do next. All right.